Carly, welcome back. I just got this month's Butcherbox and I have it all spread out on my counter here, and I wanted to show you what I typically get. These are some of my favorite cuts from them, and I just wanted to share a little bit about my journey with Butcherbox, how long I've been using it, and how I've been enjoying it. So I'll start with about a year ago. My husband and I ended up doing the autoimmune protocol diet. It's basically kind of like a paleo diet. You basically take out anything that could possibly cause inflammation from your diet in your body and try to basically restart our bodies and immune systems and things like that. And one of the biggest things about the AIP protocol, as it's called, is you want to make sure that you have high quality meats, because that's going to be the majority of your food. It's typically you're going to have a meat for every meal of your day with a vegetable. There's no grains, no beans. You can have fruit, but fruit, in moderation, things like that. So it's basically meat and vegetables. And so we started Butcherbox because it felt like the most cost-efficient way, as well as the highest quality meat that we could have for that time period. So how Butcherbox works is that you sign up and you can choose a box. You can choose different combinations of animals. So you can have just a pork box, beef, chicken, a combination of them, and Butcherbox will send you 6 or 12 cuts of meat within that range. Well, I wanted to choose what I got in my box, so I decided to do a custom box. And so you can custom choose 6 or 12 cuts of meat from their list of options. And they have a lot of options under beef, chicken, pork, seafood, and then they have some random other things thrown in like hot dogs. They also have ground bison, ground turkey, things like that to choose from. So it's hard to only choose just 6, but I chose the 6 box because I felt like that gave me a good amount of what I was looking for. Also, there are some things that I can source at my local grocery store that are organic and that I find to be high quality that were similar prices of Butcherbox. So some things like whole chickens I get at my grocery store because they were price comparable to what I can get at Butcherbox, and they were the same high quality. So I mainly got it for beef and a little bit of pork, and I got my chicken at the grocery store. So we did that for a month, hardcore on the diet, and then I've been continuing Butcherbox ever since then. Now, I recently had a video back in December talking about how we've filled our freezer now with half a cow. So I was heavily using Butcherbox for beef, and I do have my favorites that I will talk about in a minute. But now I don't need any more beef, and so our Butcherbox is mainly focused on pork, as well as I'll show you a little bit of seafood, and I still do get a little bit of chicken when I feel like it. So the fun thing about Butcherbox is there's a lot of really great deals that you can snag when you sign up. When I first ended up signing up through another person on YouTube, the deal was 2 pounds of ground beef in every box. And I will share a really good secret tip that I have used multiple times for multiple people now a little bit later in this video, so stay tuned so that you find that out on how to get bacon in every single box for free. It's a tip that I just happened upon, and it has worked every single time, so I'll share that with you. But this is what I'm getting so far, and I do have some favorites, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite recipes to use for that. And the first item is these St. Louis ribs. These are by far my favorite thing that I've gotten from Butcherbox. I get at least 2 every time. So I'm going to show you what I got in my 6-piece box and tell you why there's a lot more things than just 6 on this table. But these St. Louis ribs are incredible, and the best way to eat them is that I start at about 2 in the afternoon. I preheat my oven to 250 degrees, and I just put a good rub on this one. I have a Carolina rub all over it. You put tin foil on it and you let it slow cook in there for 3 hours. And after 3 hours, you take the tin foil off, You put on your barbecue sauce. My favorite is from Four Rivers because I'm a Florida native. And then you just broil it in the broiler for a few minutes on high, and then you get this gorgeous bubbly glaze of a sauce on it. And these are so incredibly tender and fall apart. I could not recommend this enough, the St. Louis ribs. I get 2, so that's already a third of my box gone. So like I said, I was getting beef a lot in my box, and my favorite cut of beef to get from the box were the ribeyes. I thought they were really good, and I thought the ground beef was truly some of the best ground beef that I've ever had. And I am happy with my ground beef that I have now for my half cow, but I honestly think that the Butcherbox was even better. And the beef at Butcherbox is all 100% grass-fed and grass-finished beef, and all pasture raised. So I'm very happy with the quality, and you could honestly taste the difference. Now what I use Butcherbox mainly for is pork. I have not been a big pork eater growing up, but I've only really gotten into pork recently. Now I have been a big bacon eater, but for some reason that feels separate than just actual pork cuts. So pork is crate-free and humanely raised. One of the things that I've been liking is this pork tenderloin. This is really good cooked in the Instant Pot. I've been making like honey mustard pork tenderloin, and I really like this, more so than the pork chops. I already talked about the ribs, and I've also been getting this sweet Italian ground pork sausage. I use this in certain soups just to give it a little bit of spice. I have a really good potato pork kale soup that I love using this pork sausage in. So I love getting that. And then of course, I will talk about the bacon. This bacon is definitely the best bacon that I have ever had. The bacon all comes from heritage breed pigs, which is awesome, and they're all nitrate and sugar free. So it's really truly the best quality that you can get for this price, at least where I shop. Now, I've never raised my own pig and harvested the meat from it, and I'm sure that's incredible when you do it yourself. But for someone who doesn't raise their own pigs yet, this bacon is so good. And it is difficult to find good bacon at the grocery store. It's just pumped full of nasty things, and the cheap ones are way too cheap and I won't buy it, and the expensive ones that are actually good quality are so expensive. Bacon can be part of the items that you choose for your box, but when you sign up as a member, you do also get a bunch of different deals that they have all the time. So typically when there's a deal, it's called Bacon Blast, and they usually give you 5 packages of bacon for $30. So that's $6 per package of bacon. And I think that's a really good idea. So that is what I added to my box on top of the 6 cuts that I was already choosing. I got the $30 Bacon Blast. So I get 5 packages of bacon for $6 each, and that is by far better than getting the highest quality bacon at the grocery store for where I shop in my area. So very happy with that. I've also been trying to put more seafood in my diet. I'm not a seafood eater. I hate it. I think it's so fishy. I think it smells disgusting. I'm really trying, and I want to get more seafood into my kids' diet so that they don't grow up not even knowing what it tastes like. So I've started getting this Alaskan sockeye salmon. This comes in individually wrapped little packages that are just perfect portion size. So I've been trying this out. This is something that I've gone a couple times now. I've been trying out different recipes, trying to figure out how I can consume this better. My kids love it. They gobble it up. I'm still trying, but I want the highest quality fish to give my children and give myself. So all of the seafood products that Butcherbox has are all wild caught. And I know that that's the best that you can do besides catching it yourself. Let's go into chicken. So like I said, chicken, I can get organic chicken at my local grocery store for a pretty good price. But when I do find that I want to round out my box, I grab some chicken. Chicken is always organic at Butcherbox. Free range, USDA certified organic chicken. So when you get the chicken thigh package, it comes in this set of 3 right here, and each of these packages are 1 pound of chicken thighs. So I grabbed that when I need some chicken, and I am very happy with the quality on it. Now, the most recent deal that I got for signing up is this bag of gluten-free chicken nuggets. And my kids adore chicken nuggets. They're at that toddler age where this is something they prefer to eat all the time, but I don't love giving it to them all the time because it's just not the best quality stuff at the grocery store where I shop. So I got this, and I'm getting a free package of these gluten-free chicken nuggets in every Butcher box every month for the next year. So I thought that was a nice little perk to go ahead and grab, and I can give these to my kids and not feel so guilty about it. Okay, and my special tip that I want to share with you, and I think everyone needs to take advantage of, they do not advertise this anywhere, but if you sign up for Butcherbox and you start putting everything in your cart and get to the checkout, if you leave your cart full at the checkout point and then you go click onto another website and then you come back to the cart, it knows that you've clicked away at that crucial moment. So what it ends up doing is it flashes a promotion in front of you saying, wait, do you want free bacon in every box? So that it entices you to go ahead and push through to that checkout. And so you click claim the bacon offer, and now I have free bacon in every single box as well as the chicken nuggets. And so you're only gonna do it once, and you have to do that thing where if you miss it, you have to go on a different browser, a different IP, because it already knows that it provided you that offer on that computer and IP address. So try it, let me know if it works for you. It has worked for me multiple times, multiple different purchases for other people, and I've gotten everybody free package of bacon in their box. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really highly recommend Butcherbox. I am a Butcherbox partner, and I will leave my affiliate link in the description, as well as all of the deals that are happening through the month of March. There's money off, there's getting free things like this thrown into your box throughout the month, all kinds of different deals. So you could find the one that you like the most, or you could take advantage of the most. So I will leave all of that in the description box, and I thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me in my channel, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.